Beyond the Grudge, Finding God's Grace in Forgiveness. The title might have grabbed your attention, didn't it? It was intentional because today I want to talk about something close to my heart. In the maze of YouTube sermons and biblical teachings, I found myself lost, not in translation, but in application. How do I weave God's word into the fabric of my daily life? That's the question that haunts me. For knowledge without action is like a ship without a rudder, directionless in life's tumultuous seas. It's been over a decade since my sister and I exchanged anything more meaningful than basic courtesies. 13 years, to be exact. It's a story with two sides, as most stories are, marred by time and perspective. Yet, I'm at peace, having forgiven her and myself long ago. Forgiveness, for me, is not about forgetting. It's about learning and letting go. We all have our battles with grudges, don't we? From the pettiness of sibling squabbles to the darker side of vengeful thoughts, they're as varied as they are destructive. My own struggle with resentment is no secret. There was a time when my anger burned so fiercely that I would have chosen anything but reconciliation. But that's the thing about grudges. They keep you anchored to a point in time, immobilized and unable to move forward. Yet, the Bible speaks volumes about forgiveness. Matthew 6:14. 15 doesn't mince words. If we forgive, we are forgiven. It's a divine exchange, a currency of grace. This principle isn't just theology, it's the blueprint for living freely without the chains of past hurts. Forgiving my sister wasn't an overnight epiphany, it was a conscious choice, a path I chose to walk every day. And through that journey, I've realized that forgiveness is not just about the other person, it's about liberating yourself. The devil has always been in the business of division, from the Garden of Eden to our modern-day feuds. Grudges are just another tool in his arsenal, a way to distort reality, much like different witnesses to an accident recounting conflicting versions. So, what's your story? Are you holding on to a grudge that's holding you back from God's promise of peace? As for me, I've chosen to release that burden. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Forgiveness is not condoning the act. It's refusing to let it define you. It's about transforming pain into a lesson, a step toward a God-centered life. That's what forgiveness looks like in my world. It's acknowledging the past, not as a constant reminder of pain, but as a stepping stone to a higher, more peaceful ground. And perhaps this is what Jesus meant about the power of forgiveness. It's not just about setting the other person free, it's about setting yourself free. This is my invitation to you, to consider forgiveness as a gateway to a life filled with grace, not as a weakness, but as the ultimate strength. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below and hit that subscribe button.